St. Mary's will punt it away on 4th and long. And that's Murdaka, who's their place kicker and their punter. Fair catch called for and made down the field by Chowchilla's deep receiver. Number 30 is Raul Hernandez. Kick returner, punt returner, quarterback, defensive back. Going to see a lot of these guys from Chowchilla doing a lot of things tonight.
And I think if you watch closely, he runs in and gets the water for the team too. I think he does it all, Jim.
Well, I'm hoping he slides our way during halftime, brings us some popcorn here, Scott.
8:05 remaining in the opening quarter of play. Chowchilla leads 7-0.
Well, Val, as a former coach, and you're the St. Mary's coach right now, what's going through your head?
Well, they just got to keep their team settled, keep their composure while Chowchilla makes this burst here in the first quarter.
That's Brunner once again getting the handoff, getting about 8 yards, perhaps 9 yards, very close to a first down.
Like you guys were saying, Chowchilla has a lot of guys going both ways. If St. Mary's could just keep this thing close and not let it get too far out of hand, conditioning is a big factor in the fourth quarter.
I'm not sure if everybody can see it from the television angle, but they will sooner or later tonight, I'm sure. But we have a packed stadium. I noticed when I came in today an hour and a half before the game, had to walk three blocks just to get a parking spot.
And it looks like perhaps the left defensive end for St. Mary's may have jumped offsides. We'll have to wait and see if he was drawn offsides. Brunner did get the first down on that last play. And it's offsides on St. Mary's. First penalty of the night on either team.
Linebacker Mark Silva is a little bit too antsy there. Jumped into the neutral zone, cost him 5 yards.
St. Mary's really has about 8 men up in the box trying to play that tricky wing team. This time Hernandez keeps it. He breaks free out inside St. Mary's territory. Flag comes down from the back judge. We'll have to wait and see if this is going to come back for holding.
Well, you know, Jim, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to call that on big number 66, Paul Hogan. But oh no, they're not. That's great. I thought they were going to call that on Paul because I watched him break that block free. The big man was down the field and pushed his player 3 yards into the backfield. And they're going to call this one against St. Mary's.
Well, that was a 30-yard pickup by Hernandez, and they'll add 5 yards to it. Puts it down at the 34.
That was just a little spinner trap by the quarterback. Get a couple of fakes in the backfield, put the ball in his hip, followed with his big O-line, right up the middle, Scott.
The Redskins, 1st and 10, threatening again at the St. Mary's 34-yard line. Carry comes on the near side. That's Kelsey Calley, and he'll get good yardage down to about the 25. Very close to a first down yet again for the Redskins.
Well, Big Kelsey last week, 5 touchdown performance against Fireball. 3 rushing touchdowns and 2 returns for touchdowns. So he had a big night last week, and he was the Merced Sunstar Prep of the Week.
It'll set up 2nd down and about 2 as Calley got down to the 26. This time it's shotgun. Hernandez in the gun. He'll just take the snap and go straight forward. He'll get the first down. Keeps driving forward all the way down to the 18-yard line. And right now, St. Mary's just has nothing, no answer for this Chowchilla offense.
Well, you know, last year, guys, Raul was a wingback. Shared the duties with some of the other guys. This year, he's the man. And here we have the shotgun snap right back to Raul. He tucks it under right shoulder and runs right up the middle, enough for the first down.
Well, and then the big offensive line, Josh Carlton and Jared Medeiros on that particular run, the left guard and tackle are just bowling people backwards and over, and it's just making it easy for Hernandez to go whichever way he wants.
Sweep comes to the near side. That's Calley. He'll lower his shoulder, gets the old high-low, and for the first time all night, the St. Mary's defense stops the Chowchilla running play for little to no gain, perhaps a loss of a yard.
That time, Scott, Alex Zanini shot in from his corner position and made a nice tackle for a loss of about a half a yard.
And even still, Calley still stayed up, and it wasn't until after the whistle he got knocked down. That's how determined he was to keep his momentum going.
2nd down and long now. Callie in motion. Play goes to the right. That's Caleb Hale. Lowers his shoulder, drives forward for a few extra yards. Pickup down inside the 15, down to about the 11. It'll set up 3rd and short.
We'll take a look at this replay. Once again, Hernandez takes the ball. Double handoff. Here we had Callie handing off to Hale, going around the right side, picking up about 6-7 yards.
Knocked out of bounds at the 13, so it'll be 3rd down and 4 now. And it's Brunner. Brunner breaks a tackle. He'll have the 1st down. Actually, Brunner looked like he lost his footing, but was able to maintain it just long enough to hit that huge hole, and it's 1st and goal for the Redskins.
Tell you what, Travis Brunner, he's a load, Scott. He's 5'10", 201 pounds, and looks to me like he's got some pretty good speed.
I'll tell you what, Val, take a look at this too. I love this offense where your quarterback comes out and becomes your lead blocker too. Not many quarterbacks can do that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I wanted to point that out during the replay.
And all kinds of movement that time. Looks like Chowchilla might be backed up 5 yards.
Now, Scott, I remember last year when we were here during the championship game with Chowchilla and Dos Palace, Deeper Sloop, the senior quarterback last year, was instrumental in many of those wingback sweep plays where he'd toss it to the wingback, turn around, and lead the blocking. So that's a designated blocking scheme here in Chowchilla.
Top penalty. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and goal now at the 10. That's Caleb Hale. Big Caleb Hale lowers his shoulder, reaches out, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Chowchilla.
We haven't got a chance to mention his name yet, but I know we're going to be talking about him all night. Number 12, Johnny Garza, was instrumental in making an outside block to open up that hole. I'm not sure if we'll take a look at the replay or not here, but that was a fantastic block and a great job by Johnny Garza. We'll take a look at that after we get this extra point up and in the air.
Caleb Hale, big load himself, 6'3", 210 pounds senior.
Extra point is up and good by Storelli. 5:26 remaining in the opening quarter, and the St. Mary's Rams have to be stunned as they trail 14-0.
Okay, look at number 12 right there, Johnny Garza, breaking off to his right there, and he stays nice and low. You can see him right there. He had a hat on a hat, and he sprung that play, which allowed Hale to get in the end zone.
Tell you what, Scott, when Hale goes in that backward motion, by the time he catches the pitch, he's practically a deep eye back, and he's got a wide field of vision. He can pick and choose and follow that big O-line there. Medeiros, Carlton, Sandoval, Platt, and Hogan, and they're doing a great job knocking the St. Mary's defense off the line of scrimmage.